Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 18 of your 30 days of motivation. Today's topic is the hypocrisy of religion. They say if you want to hide the truth from black people, put it in a book. I myself had often thought this is downright trying to downplay the black race. I too was often racist, thinking I don't want to tolerate white people as they enslave the blacks. However, upon research, I began to realize it was our very own blacks that rounded up the slaves in order for them to be sold. The Bible declares in Hosea 4 and verse 6, "My people suffer for a lack of knowledge." This clearly shows us that as a people we seemingly deem it unfit to accept the real facts of the situation. The introduction of the Bible, the truth of the gospel, was reinforced on the slaves by the whites. However, a rebellion broke out as it was unacceptable due to the fact that as human beings, whatever we don't understand, we tend to shy away from. Now I do agree the tactics used by plantation masters was barbaric and unacceptable. But we must understand that in those days there was no free will, and heirs of the truth found it difficult to bring the message across in a more subtle way. The fact is, the measures that were taken were not the best, but worked in some sense. You see, we must understand that the words of God speak for itself. The Bible declares in Hebrews 4 and verse 12, the word of God is sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing the heart of men when released. The people must begin to move away from the concept of a white man's God, as God doesn't care about our color, class, or creed. In fact, the Bible declares in 1 John 3 verses 2 to 3, we shall be like him. So, why then do we worry about religion on the basis of what's right and what's wrong? The truth is, we need not associate ourselves with religion, but the mindset of the principles of God. The Bible declares in John 14:15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." And in Matthew 22:37, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy mind, and with all thy soul." In order to be God-fearing, the Bible declares in Romans 12:2, "Be he transformed by the renewal of one's mind." Now, this has nothing to do with putting constraints on us, as the man-made laws would suggest, but as declared in Psalm 119 verse 18, "Open thou mine eyes that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law." The Bible declares in Psalm 19 verse 7, "The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple." Who is responsible for slavery? Can anyone truly make a true claim of where the responsibility lies? The fact is, our generation was never around and can only rely on the claims of our foreparents, especially those accounts from countless books written by various authors. However, the Bible declares that because of disobedience, the people were placed in bondage, and upon their obedience, they were taken out of captivity. But have we truly been emancipated from slavery? Howbeit, it was mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial slavery. The repercussions of our own actions manifest in our own beliefs and self-conflicting pressures we inflict upon ourselves as a people. The Bible declares in Romans 3:23, "We have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God." So who then is to be blamed? It is not now then the responsible of one's own self to ensure we live a life that is pleasing unto God? Is it religion that is the problem? Or is it our own reluctancy of selfishness that has caused us to err in the sight of God? How do we really dissect the truth of the books we read? Is it not being unfair to ourselves to assume other accounts of events that took place is real and not the account of the Holy Bible? It is now up to us to individually answer these questions. As when we begin to place the searchlights on ourselves, we can truly tell whether or not we are blameless. Most important, we must challenge ourselves to ask the right questions. If Jesus is real, why is he so unacceptable? And if he's not real, why is he so unacceptable by human beings? Either way, it's clear that he is unacceptable. If he's a lie, why not try to figure it out? And if he's true, why not try to figure it out also? How much could it really hurt? The answers to these questions lies within the decision. Comparing the Bible and the other books being read. If it is that you oppose so strongly the Bible and accept the other books, why not see for yourself what the Bible entails? Aren't both written by men? However, the difference with regular books and the Bible is it is written by inspired men of God and not regular men. Whose report do you believe?